Okay, hello, and today we will talk about the illegal immigrant in Malaysia and its effect the travel industry in Malaysia. In this statistic, we can see that from 2005 to 2019, there is a significant rise in the number of legal immigrants. So, it can see that the legal immigrant has an uprise, so do the illegal immigrant. From now, the illegal immigrant will be twice or three times than the legal immigrant. After this, you will see the Malaysian rate in search of illegal workers. Happy watching!
So some of these foreign workers have had a rude awakening. It's just after 1 in the morning and we've come onto this construction site. Officials have surrounded the premise to make sure nobody runs away. Those who tried to run away, they have been handcuffed. But most of them, they did come out quite willingly and they're now sitting single file. And what they're waiting to do is show their documentation. You've had these operations before. This is a large scale one, but why do you keep having to do it?
Of course, because we can't afford to have illegal workers in our country. They have to abide to our law and regulations.
But is it a matter that before you didn't get rid of all of the illegal workers, or is it that they just keep coming?
So we have given them ample time for the employers to legalize their workers.
Malaysia's government says they have to get rid of foreign workers, illegal foreign workers, because there is a concern that they're causing social problems. But the other aspect is they're worried that they're being abused and exploited. This is, I guess, their kitchen on this work site. If you just look here, some cooking oil, you have some dried chilies here. And earlier I saw a big rat that just scurried across. This is hardly a good living condition, but the money that foreign workers make in Malaysia is not enough for them to survive outside, and that's why many of them end up working and living here on the site. Just look at this place and imagine during the daytime when it's hot, it's humid on this construction site. It's very difficult to find Malaysians to want to do these types of jobs. And so foreigners will continue to come to Malaysia to work, and some of them will risk jail as well as caning to do so illegally.
As you can see in the video, there is so many illegal immigrants in Malaysia. Now, we're focusing on the one harboring illegal immigrants, because sometimes the illegal immigrants come from the tourists that stay a long time in Malaysia and he or she won't work. So let's see who involved as an employer hiring or harboring the illegal immigrant in the premise. In Section 55B Immigration Act, the act of employing one or more person other than citizen or entry permit holder who do not have a valid pass, there is a penalty of a fine of not less than 10,000 ringgit but not more than 50,000 ringgit, or imprisonment not exceeding 12 months, or both for each illegal immigrant under his employ. A person who employs more than 5 illegal immigrants at the same time is liable to imprisonment of not less than 6 months, but not more than 5 years, and is subject to whipping of not more than 6 strokes. Next one, Section 56 Immigration Act. A person shall not knowingly harbor any person whom he knows or has reasonable grounds for supposing to have contravened the Immigration Act. The penalty is a fine of not less than 10,000 but not more than 50,000 ringgit is imposed on the offender who harbors an illegal immigrant. A person who harbors more than 5 illegal immigrants at the same time is liable to imprisonment of not less than 6 months but not more than 5 years, and is subject to whipping of not more than 6 strokes. Lastly, Section 55E Immigration Act. Any person occupier who allow any illegal immigration to enter or stay on premise, he has direct interest and contract as supervisor or manager. The penalty is a fine of not less than 5,000 ringgit but not more than 30,000 ringgit, or imprisonment not exceeding 12 months, or both for each illegal immigrant. For the second offense, a fine of not less than 10,000 ringgit but not exceeding 2 years, for both. We will now see the case of illegal immigrant. Enjoy.
Of 1,368 illegal immigrants were arrested following a raid by the Immigration Department around the Kuala Lumpur wholesale market area on Monday. Immigration Director General Datuk Khairul Zaimi Daud said in a statement on Tuesday that among the arrested were 790 Myanmar nationals and 421 Indonesian nationals. From the total numbers detained, 261 were women, while 98 were children. The Immigration Director General said all foreigners inspected and illegal immigrants arrested have been confirmed to have tested negative for COVID-19 by the Health Ministry. The authorities inspected 7,551 foreigners' documents in the operation, and among the offences committed include no identification papers, overstaying, having fake permits and passes, and other offences under the Immigration Act. Khairul said those detained will be deported to their country of origin after undergoing their sentence and will be blacklisted from entering Malaysia for good. Members of the media were barred from entering the operation area while the raids were conducted on Monday due to the enhanced MCO still in place.
Now, even when in pandemic situation, there are still so many illegal immigrants and tourists. Let's see in this next video that I will show you.
An immigration operation against illegal immigrants was conducted at the Petaling Jaya Old Town area. Multiple trucks entered areas placed under the Enhanced Movement Control Order on Wednesday morning. Immigration Department Director General Datuk Khairul Zaimi Daud was present during the operation.
Anggaran mereka yang tidak mempunyai dokumen yang sah ini di peringkat awal semasa bancian dijalankan dahulu ialah di sekitar 200 orang, yang mana mereka ini terdiri daripada warga negara Indonesia, India, Bangladesh dan juga daripada Pakistan. Semua warga negara asing yang dibawa daripada kawasan-kawasan PKPD ni, mereka ini sebenarnya telah pun dikuarantin dan dibuat saringan oleh Kementerian Kesihatan Malaysia, dan mereka telah pun disahkan negatif daripada COVID-19. Dan di dalam siri-siri operasi sebelum ini terdapat di kalangan mereka ini yang telah pun disahkan sebanyak 2 kali. Jadi tidak ada risiko apabila mereka ini dibawa ke depo-depo immigration.
He added that the welfare of the detained illegal immigrants was ensured.
Makan, minum dan perubatan akan diberikan jika mereka sakit, dan dalam tempoh tahanan di depo immigration ini proses penghantaran pulang akan dibuat.
Parts of PJ Old Town have been put under enhanced MCO since May 10th after the authorities detected 26 COVID-19 positive cases there.
Some news said that Malaysia starts program to legalize some undocumented foreign migrants, and let's hope this will get soon. Yes, we should add the fine money and confiscate asset that receive illegal immigrant, because there is so many downside if you receive the illegal immigrant, and one of them is the deficit in the tourism sector.